A new school year is here, and we still don't know who will be leading Maryland's public education system into the future.
The State Board of Education again has delayed voting on State Superintendent Mohammed Choudhury's contract. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, Choudhury has found himself caught in a controversy, and we finally got a chance to ask him about it.
Maryland State Superintendent Mohammed Choudhury earns $310,000 a year as the state's top education official. But his job is on the line. And recently, Choudhury has found himself mired in controversy.
I have a couple questions about your emails and text messages that we have been reporting on.
A Project Baltimore investigation has exposed numerous transparency and accountability concerns, which include deleted text messages and a secondary email account Choudhury was using to conduct official business. At the state school board meeting this week, we tried to get answers.
Do you still have your cell phone set, your state issue cell phone set, to delete your text messages after 30 days?
We've responded to this in our written response. I don't have any comment on this, but if there's a policy change that the board wants to include, I'm willing to.
Do you still have your state issue cell phone set to delete text messages at 30 days?
I have my state issued phone set at where it's at when I was given.
Before we get to our next question, here's why that answer is important. On April 10th, Project Baltimore filed a public records request for text messages sent or received by the superintendent from January to March of this year. That time frame is when the Maryland State Department of Education changed the way it reports test scores for low-performing schools, redacting much of the data. The change makes far less information available to parents and taxpayers who want to know how public schools are performing. Those texts could help us better understand why that decision was made. The records we received show 98 text messages were deleted from the superintendent's cell phone during those months. The school board told us the superintendent's state-issued cell phone is set to auto-delete texts after 30 days. And apparently, according to his answer, it still is. Here's the problem. 12 of the text messages we asked for were not yet 30 days old when we filed our request. They, too, were deleted. In a statement published on its website, the school board said it recognizes that text messages cannot be deliberately deleted after they are requested as part of a PIA request, which led to our next question.
It would be a violation if text messages were deleted after we filed our Public Information Act request. That does appear to have happened. Do you guys have any statement on the potential violation of state law here?
We have
made our statements with respect to the matter. It's in writing. You have that. We suggest you go back. We don't have anything new to add to that at this time.
The Maryland Public Information Act manual clearly states a custodian, in this case MSDE, should not destroy records to avoid compliance with a pending request. The Maryland Attorney General and the State Prosecutor's Office told Fox 45 they're aware of the deleted texts, but neither confirms nor denies existence of investigations.
So there's that level as well.
This controversy comes as Choudhury is fighting for his job.
As well as
his contract expires in June of next year, but the state school board has yet to decide whether he will stay on as superintendent for another 4 years. Many assumed the board would vote on Choudhury's new contract last month, but the decision was delayed in July and again in August. Board policy says contract negotiations must be complete by next month, the end of September. And as of now, board leadership is not saying much.
The board is deliberating. The board has not made a decision, and as soon as we have something definitive to say, we will.
I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore.
Now, the state school board has yet to explain why it's delaying a vote on the superintendent's contract, but Project Baltimore will stay on this story in the coming days and weeks to bring you any updates.
I'm Chris Papps. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.